The best piece of advice I've ever gotten in my entire life came from myself. Before anybody gets bent out of shape, let me tell you what I mean by that, because it is true for you. The best advice you will ever receive will come from yourself. When you're listening to me or anybody else speak, you're picking up some of what somebody's saying. And you're also like filtering it through what you already know. So when you're listening to someone, you're like agreeing or disagreeing with them. Often the best advice comes from when somebody says something to you that you do not agree with. Because you'll hear them and you go, no, actually, this. And the thing that you say this about is your advice to yourself. It's the thing that you claim to be true. That's yours, mine. Like, take it for your own. So if at the beginning of this video you thought I was full of myself, well, you're right. I give myself advice all of the time, but the best piece of advice that I gave myself, I was about 12 years old. And my mother would say to me all of the time, you're so vain, you're so full of yourself. Ugh. And on one particular day, I was getting ready in the bathroom. She was standing in the doorway and her whole face scrunched looking at her child. And she just was like, ugh. And she's like, you're so full of yourself. And for whatever reason, that day I heard her differently. I looked at her and I said, who should I be full of if not myself? You? Not gonna happen, lady. Ugh, gross. In that moment, my mother was not giving me advice, and I would never take any advice from her. But what she said had me tell me something about me that I needed to know. And that is true for you. We need to listen to the words that we think and the words that we say to know if they're ours, if we agree with them, if we have claimed them for ourselves, or if they're other people's that have just kind of leaked in that we're now just repeating. This right here is the best advice that you could ever receive. Express yourself and then witness that self-expression. If you want support and you want it to be fun, if you want more advice that is the best advice for the rest of your life, join the Plumb Collective so that you can learn how to give yourself the best advice you've ever heard.